For our lower body warm-up routine, we're gonna begin on our back. I want you to start off with your knees bent. Go ahead, bring your knees together, and let your knees fall side to side. We're gonna go 5 reps. I just want you to loosen up your lower back, as this plays a big role, especially if we're trying to hit a proper lower body workout day. It's gonna unstick our spine and create some blood flow in our low back. So now here, I want you to take your leg and go figure 4 onto the other knee. Same concept, rock your knee side to side. And I also want you to come to the other side all the way. This will get hip internal rotation of the knee that's bent on the ground. The other way will get hip external rotation. You'll feel in the glute on the upper leg. So it's important we go both sides. Good. Go 2 more reps. And on the last one, if you would like, you can hang out here, pull that knee towards your body, extend this arm out to the side and look at your fingers. Get a little bit of that spinal rotation. Perfect. Now we're gonna switch legs, do the same thing. Figure 4 rocks, side to side. You can also pay attention if one side is tighter than the other. It's something I like to do. Maybe we're compensating, maybe one leg's getting a little bit more tight from better mind to muscle connection. Good. Woo. Breathe through this. And on our last one, pull that knee towards your body and take a look at your opposite hands. Good. Now from here, bring your body all the way up to sitting. I like to support my hands. Feet are gonna go wide here, and we're gonna drop both knees down to the ground, side to side. So these are 90-90s with the support of our hands on the ground. Good. And I'm in a wide base. If I'm lower, I'll get a little bit more lower body and I won't feel it in your hips. If we're wide, I truly want you to feel this femur bone rotating inside your hip socket. So we get external rotation and internal rotation on both legs. Now, if this feels easy, you can bring your hands up and go side to side 90-90 with your arms up. And now if this is easy, go ahead and stand all the way up with your legs and lower yourself with control. Good. I'm gonna do just one more on each side, and if there's too much, reverse back and do the regression. Good. Now, let's focus on our hip flexors and quadriceps. So I'm gonna get into a kneeling position. And we're gonna do 2 things here. 1, I'm going to tuck my pelvis underneath me as I lean my body forward. If I stay in what we call an anterior pelvic tilt and I lean, it might take me to this range of motion just to feel anything in my psoas, my other side hip flexor. So we need to put it in a proper position by creating a posterior pelvic tilt, gliding your hips forward. The knee that is on the ground, this back leg, take that same arm, reach up and over across your body. The psoas attaches into your lower back, wraps all the way, and attaches back here behind you. So it's great for us to get it from the bottom position here, and then the top position up here. And you can side bend about 2 to 3 times. You can do 5 to 8 if you have a little bit more time, but this is a quicker lower body warm up. Good, and now come out of that hip flexor stretch, and we're gonna focus on bending the knee, extending, and reaching your hands towards the ground. With warm-ups, we don't wanna hold stretches like a static stretch for 60 seconds. That's going to lengthen our muscle tissue, and it's gonna decrease our power output in our workouts and probably increase our risk of injury because now our muscles are all stretched out and not ready to contract in a tight position. So we do repetitions when we warm up. Static stretching is done after warm up, cut that out please, Mike. Static stretching is done after our exercise or our workout routine or a whole nother day. Good, and this is the last one. I'm gonna walk my hands all the way to my feet, bring my foot to the outside of my hand, and I'm just gonna open up my hip a little bit and sink into that side. And I like to come in and out of that just a couple of times. Oop, felt a pop there too. So release some gas in my joints. Last one, and we're gonna switch legs. Good. Swap into a hip flexor stretch on the other side. Again, tuck our pelvis underneath us, glide your hips forward to the wall in front of you. We can begin with gliding in and out of that position a couple times. Then we can take the same arm of the leg that's on the ground and reach up and over our body. Come back to neutral. Ooh, that's tight. Good. Let's go one more. Good. Come out of that hip flexor stretch. Now we're focusing on our hamstring. So lean a little bit. Now extend that leg, reach out to the toes, come back up. So we're doing this with control. We are not bouncing and we are not static stretching, holding these movements. Oh gosh, heard another pop too. That was my knee. And pops are okay. If cracking your bones or joints happen within ranges of motion, that's okay, as long as it's not hurting you. That means we're getting more range of motion and mobility within the joints, which is a good thing. It's the whole goal of this. Good, and on the last one, I'm gonna walk my hands forward, take my foot to the outside of my hands, and I'm just gonna press that knee away from my body and bring it back in towards my body. Good. Let's go two more. Last one that I love to do for low back is scorpion. So lay on the ground. I like to bring my arms to a bent position here. Go ahead and bend one leg. I'm currently doing my right leg, so it's gonna start bent. I'm going to lift my knee up off the ground and then move away from my body and try to tap the opposite floor. And here you might hear a lot of pops. This is one of my favorite ones to kind of self-release some of that gas that's stored in our body. And we're just gonna do 5 reps. So you have 2 more. If you don't make it all the way to the ground, that's okay. Go with the range of motion that you have, and with every rep, with every set, and with gravity, you might be able to get a little bit more, and that's great. Go ahead and rotate to the other side. Bend the leg, lift off the ground, and try to touch opposite side. Good. I like keeping my arms bent too, because when I rock into this position, I actually stretch out that pec. So it's like a little twofer on lower body day, and we love that. 2 more, and then we're wrapping up this lower body routine. Good. Last one that I always love to do, just reground myself, come up to a kneeling position, tuck your toes up underneath you, and just sit. Just sit. You can rock your hips side to side. This is also gonna work on your plantar fascia, the fascia that's underneath your feet. So oftentimes if we're walking a lot, if we're doing jumping, running, or being athletic, doing sports, these can get really tight too. And you just wrapped up a proper lower body warm-up routine. Good job.